FC24 Realism sliders and settings for title update number 12. Yes, a 12th title update has dropped for FC24. It dropped last week, and since then until now I've been working on the best sliders to use to make your game as realistic as possible. The gameplay you'll see in this video follows title update 12 and has these settings and sliders applied to it so that you guys will get an idea of what your game will play like after you apply these. This gameplay is also on legendary difficulty, but these sliders can be used on professional difficulty, world class, legendary, and ultimate difficulty. So I hope you find them useful, and if you're going to enjoy this video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I greatly appreciate that. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so I'd greatly appreciate those who will help us reach that big milestone. Since this update dropped, I've been getting comments and people are not pleased with the gameplay. Some are saying it's way too quick, ironically some are saying it's a bit slow, but the general consensus is something has to change, and we'll try to do that in today's video. When you look at the patch notes though, nothing had been labeled as to have changed in regards to gameplay, but after playing the game myself, I definitely noticed that some slight changes to the sliders were definitely needed. If you're a career mode player like I am, you'll be disappointed to hear that there are no changes to the game mode, no fixes despite the game mode being so catastrophically broken. At this point, career mode is kind of like EA's middle child. They forget your name sometimes, they don't know where your birthday is. At this point, I'm convinced they don't even realize we still exist. Let's not waste any more time and go straight into the sliders. Sprint speed is on 3. Acceleration is on default 50. Now, after every single update, people ask me about the acceleration, why it's not slightly higher, why is the sprint speed so low. I have a video in the description. It's titled How to Fix Defending. If you're having problems with defending, if you're having problems in your defenders running a bit too slow and not able to catch up to the opposition, check out that video. Essentially, you can increase the acceleration to a point where you want it to be. I keep mine on 50 because I don't really have the whole defending problem all that much, but 51 or 52 should still do the job for you. Shot error is on 62 for the user, but 65 for the AI, so just a bit higher there on the AI side, because we also apply some game settings that's going to make the shooting and the passing a bit more difficult for the user as well. And then we have pass error on 81 for both. Shot speed is on 45 and pass speed has been slightly increased up to 25, so the passes will move a bit quicker across the ground. Injury frequency remains on 85 and injury severity remains on 35. Goalkeeper ability is on 66. The marking is down to 56. I believe it has been decreased quite significantly, but you'll see later on we make up for that with the line length and the line height. And then run frequency remains on 8. Now the line height has been decreased down to 40. The reason being there was way too much space behind either defensive line, right? Either yours or the AI's. It would be easy for the AI just to knock the ball forward and run into the space behind your defense, and it would be easy for you to do the exact same to them. So we drop that down, make them sit a little bit deeper, and the line length is 45. So we make them sit a bit deeper, but then we increase that line length from the previous set of sliders. Again, open up a bit of space in this so that it's not overly compact and they're not just packing the bus, but it'll still be difficult to break through that defense. The line width remains on 47 and the fullback positioning is now up to 35 just to accommodate the differences in line height and line length. And then finally, the first touch control era is on 58. Now my overall thoughts on the game, I'm still not impressed. There's still quite a long way to go for this game to be any kind of footballing simulation. Really not impressed, but really what other options are there? eFootball. There aren't any game modes on eFootball, man. There's nothing really to get yourself invested into, so I guess we're kind of stuck here, especially being an offline player, being a career mode player or master league player. There's not really another game where you can really get invested with, you know, like the latest squads and kits and stuff like that, especially if you don't mod the game. It's just too much work, mate. So we're kind of stuck here for now. It's not the worst in the world. The gameplay has definitely been at a worse stage within this cycle, so you know, trying to remain positive. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments about the gameplay. Don't forget to apply the settings as well as they are on screen right now. They go hand in hand with the sliders. If you apply the sliders and you don't apply the settings, the game will be the same, especially from the user perspective. Of course, the settings only really apply to the user, not that much to the AI. There's like 1 or 2 that apply to the AI as well, but apply these as well. Then let me know what you think. If it's not quite working, let me know in the comments what's not working for you. What are your impressions? Any suggestions? As always, drop them down below. But please do drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate any support we can get on these. Come check out the career mode series we're running on the channel as well. But I've been Cookie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.